Hey, gamers. You ever heard of Flipma? Flipma balls! Boo! Got him. Were you scared? I bet you were. Let's play the game. Where's the game? Ah! Snuck up on me. Whole lot of scares today. Anyway. Welcome in to the... Drum roll, please. House Flipper segment. I don't know how much House Flipper we're gonna do tonight. Probably not a whole heck of a lot. Maybe like an hour, hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours. It depends. It really depends. Probably somewhere in the hour and a half margin, because I really want to hit that 4-hour mark for this stream. So, let's play the video game, as they say. Alright, we gotta learn some new skills, such as necessary extra bathroom. I think we start with a house cleaning mission. I think that's where we begin. A few days ago, I bought a house at an extremely bargain price. The price was influenced by 2 factors. For months, nobody wanted to buy it, and also certain unwanted guests lived there for a while. I'm talking about a man who moved in and stayed unnoticed for a few days before he was found out by the police. The guy made quite a mess during his short stay. Trash, crates, and newspapers everywhere around. An unidentified substance covers the floor. Ugh. And then someone threw up in the fridge. Boy, I wonder. Being a person who rejects the very sight of the current state of the house, I kindly request that you clean up the house I bought. I would also like to have you solve problems with the electricity. Regards, Robert Moon. Alright, I'll do it. Let's do a quick little cleaning mission. It won't be too hard. We can knock out this cleaning. And oh, it's dark. Oh. Do not enjoy. If it gets too dark, you can use your flashlight by pressing F. You can also pay respects that way. Alright. It is pretty dark in here. Wonder why. Alright. But no, yeah, I want to do like something easy to get started with today, just to get in the groove of House Flipper again. Just so that everything is done. Is the electricity out? Is that the problem? That is the problem, isn't it? Maybe a fuse is blown? I think there's like a thing in the basement, right? Is that how this one goes? I kind of vaguely remember this for that reason. Somebody blew a fuse. Ah! Basement. Basement. Ah, here we go. Let's repair these fuses real quick so we can clean the rest of the house in peace. Why is it capped off? What do you do that for? Oh no, it was just colored weird. Huh. Okay. Light work now? It do. The light work. What a delight. Haha. Okay, before I get to work down there, I want to finish my work up here. I want to take it one room at a time, as I always do, in an effort to make the work go a little smoother for me. As long as we're one room at a time, it's actually manageable. You can't be thinking about the whole house in one go. I find this game somewhat therapeutic, just as it goes. I don't like actual cleaning all that much. I mean, when I get in a mood for it, that's the problem, is I don't clean very often, but when I get in a mood for it, I really, like, get down and dirty with it. When I'm not in the mood and I'm forced to, I do a pretty terrible job, though. Well, not terrible, but I just kind of do it passably, in a way where I'm not mad about it anymore, and then I just stop, you know, being mad about it. Alright, let's do some mopping up. I don't have access to any of my other tools for this mission, I guess, because I won't need them. We can replace the outlets and stuff once I'm done actually cleaning, because the cleaning won't take too long. That usually goes by pretty fast. Except for when there's, like, a scrap of dirt somewhere that I've somehow managed to miss for, like, 30 minutes. And I end up, scouring the entire house up and down looking for it. But that's pretty much beside the point here. Ah, my head itches. It won't be too difficult to get this whole thing cleaned and repaired. All right, cleaning's done here. Let's see, can we swap this out? We can. Oh, whoop. Let's get these screws out. But no, some people find cleaning super therapeutic. I mean, I do to a certain extent. Just, you know, put on a good podcast or like an audiobook or something and just get down and dirty with it, you know? Just something to do. Place it in. Screw her up. And close her down. I'm happy that like I chose to do House Flipper second today. Because for those watching in the VOD, the portal segment was a little hectic. Not hectic, but yeah, you know how Portal 2 gets. It's, you know, it's its own thing. Vacuum up glass shards. I don't have my vacuum, though. Oh, wait, no, I'd have to hit E to do that, wouldn't I? First, I'd have to find the glass shards on the ground. Too bad they're nearly impossible to spot. Oh, there's some glass. I find it, like, stranger and more off-putting when, like, I find the glass shards more off-putting than the actual roaches, because, like, I know what it's supposed to be. Like, I know what they implemented this to be, and, yikes. You know? There's something about them being stationary. When they're stationary, though, it makes it easier to tell when you've picked them up or not. For me, at least. Did I get him? I like to think so. No, I didn't. And please take. There we go. Now, apparently there's a third one in here somewhere. Here, Roachy. Where are you? Countertop? No. Under the thing. Nope. Behind the couch. Doesn't look like it. Where could they be? They're so hard to see, man. Let's, what if we just walk around until we get prompted to pull out the vacuum? Oh, is that them? No, okay. I just saw the shimmering. I thought I got stuck. I just saw the shimmering on the side of the thing, and I was like, oh, there we go. That was not them. I had to guess it'd be over here somewhere, but I guess not. Oh, I'm done. I got them, I guess. Okay, living room done. How about this room? Nice little... No light fixture? I don't know, it works. It's just... It's very dim. It'd help a lot if it weren't so dim in here. That'd probably be a major help. You underestimate how much, like, changing out, like, a dim light can help in a room. Or at least I do pretty often, of just like, oh, changing the bulb won't help that much, and then I do it, and, you know. Of course, immediately it's infinitely better looking, because you can actually see. Hey, new skill point. You love to see it, you love to see it. Another window to clean. Oh, that's too close to the mouse. I don't want the mouse to come after me, I really don't. It'd be kind of funny, though. See, he won't come after me, he knows I'm better than him. Ah, clean dirt, 89%. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Come on, where's all this dirt? Where could it be? On these surfaces? Not really. Over here. I mean, that helped. We're at 98 now. Can I settle for 99.9? These look dirty, but that's just the design on them, apparently. I feel like it doesn't come off. Maybe on this, like, busy-looking bed texture. You know, I don't know how true this is. So don't, like, you know, just take it at face value coming from me. But I heard a very, like, gloomy statistic that there are 3 disused or unlived-in properties for every homeless person in the United States. That's fucked. I wish I hadn't heard that, actually. Oh well, it's somewhere that I'm not worried about. I'll be well over 100% of the job done by the time I'm done here. On to the next room. This here bathroom. What do you got for me? Just some dirt, just some dirt. Little dirt around the edges. I think this might be the first bathroom I've actually walked in that I haven't had to replace an appliance in. Strange. I've got 97% of the dirt. Oh, there's some, like, inside the shower, huh? But I can't get in there. Come on now. You know this. Okay, clean dirt is now gone. What do you mean shower? Oh, the shower's busted. Wonderful. Just as I was saying, I didn't need to replace anything in this particular bathroom for once. Okay. I don't know why it's invisible, but whatever, I'll own it. Oh, what a neat shower head. Big old square deal. That's really something. Does the water come out square, do you think? Oh my god. It can clip through walls. Wow, what an amazing shower. I can't believe. Okay, we're over the 100% mark on this job, but I want to finish it. Or not 100%, but we're over the, like, done threshold, I guess I should say, because 100% would be completing it. Alright, a little bit of dirt in here. Doesn't look like there's too much, though. Again, something manageable. Ooh, windows. Love a good window. Ah, it was so fast. Let me see if I can do it faster. Hey, that counted. Sick, sick. I'm getting better at this. By the moment. Alright, back out, I think, right? Clean dirt, 98%. Okay, there must be... some stuff somewhere that I'm missing here. No? I mean, it moved up to 99 somewhere in here. Did it not? Maybe it didn't, and I just misread the label on it. That's always a possibility. Again, 99% is A-okay. Down to the basement. This seems very doable, this job. A very nice job for just starting, you know? Oh yeah, I forgot we were doing electrical work too. You know, just for like the first job of the night. Because we'll probably only do 2 or 3. And I want to use the other ones to do some stuff we haven't done yet, like tiling. So that we have access to tiling and like wallpapers, stuff like that. Just so that we can actually, like, get to, like, flipping homes in earnest. So that we have all of the tools available to us. You know? Because I feel like that's sort of important if we're actually going to make any progress and, like, turn decent profits. Alright, back to taking out all these. Remove trash, clean dirt, vacuum roaches. Got it. That's all I have to do down here? That's great. Alright. Now for these roaches. Or glass shards, I guess. I keep referring to them as roaches because they were roaches the first time I played. Because like I didn't bother to... Can I clean this up any? No, I didn't figure. Oh wait, I can see the dirt on the minimap if I just look. There we go. Glass shards, you say? Oh, I see. They're in a perfect square. Somebody just dropped a glass pane in the middle of the basement floor. Hey, yeah, where do you want this window? Oh, yeah, just chuck it in the basement. No problem, no problem. Just throw it in there. Just throw it down. Yeah, no, it's fine. Just chuck it. Absolutely, like, whiff it down the stairs and see what happens. Just for fun, you know? Gosh, I almost need these on the minimap. Kind of just rub around until... Oh, there we go. Both piles were just right here in the same spot. I assumed when the thing ticked over that I had just gotten them all. Hey, there we go. And that's a job well done. A job 99.9% done. Which is pretty well to me. A little stinky, filthy rat man comes in and cleans your home, and you complain about how dirty it is afterward? Sure, all the old filth is gone, but I've brought in new filth. Brand new filth out of my own pocket. And what do? Why is sleep an option? Oh, for the laptop. I thought like for me. Inhabitable bunker? God, I forgot about the bunker missions. Painting the house, garage, house in need of renovation. Bathroom and home workshop. Necessary extra bathroom. Here we go. Good morning. I bought a big house, which needs a second bathroom desperately. I realized this after only a week of living here and cannot stand it anymore. There's a room next to the kitchen that is perfect for a bathroom. Probably even has the appropriate connections. Oh, you will need to paint the walls in the bedrooms too. Greetings, Eric Camel. Alright, fine, dude. I'll hook it up. Sure. Entrust me alone in your home. I'll do it. You want me to turn this, like, nice little pantry space into a bathroom? Sure, why not? If you don't need it, then why bother? Nice big house, you say. I guess, you know, modern standards. Oh my god, it is big. I just saw this section, and I was like, oh, that's not super huge. But, you know, I was gonna make a joke about the housing market. The housing market currently. God, that's the problem with these longer streams. I gotta start getting better at, I gotta start getting better at these longer ones, because, like, I like this 1 of 5 default houses that can be implemented here. Here we go. This is the space you wanted converted? Alright, no problem. Can do, pal. Alright, buddy boy. Sure thing. I got plaster now. What kind of tiling did you want? Lay these ceramic tiles. $72. My god. I shouldn't need more than 3 of those, right? Plaster. And then... Oh, okay, there we go. These are wall tiles. I might need more than 3 of them, actually, then. I always appreciated the plastering in this game, because at least it, like, starts you off with, like, a decent ability to do it, unlike the laughable start for painting skill tree. At least this is, like, you know, at least I'm able to, like, carry 5 of them and fill them in at a decent rate, you know? See, this is fine. I don't mind doing tedious work like this. you know, tedious, very hard work such as holding down the mouse button. I don't like that, like, it uses a whole one no matter what, though. That's a downside. For sure. That means we're gonna burn through on areas like windows, where we normally could fill in, like, a whole panel of wall. So, yeah, with the whole, like, oh, we won't need more than 3 of these, we definitely will. Oh, well, it's okay to get it wrong sometimes. It's perfectly okay. I'm gonna get all the wall stuff in before I, or the walls and the floors in before I actually put in the appliances, though. Because that's gonna be the easy work, sure, but, I kind of want to save that until, you know, so that I don't have to, like, so that I don't have to plaster around them. Of course, that's the way you would do it for real, too, because, again, you don't want to, like, put these tiles up while other shit exists in that space, you know? It's just gonna make putting it up absolute hell. Of course, you have to work around, like, the hookups and shit, but, like, yeah, whatever. 3, a 4, and a 5. We've got a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, and 5. This has been counting with the rat. Bring your kids in. It's educational. We shouldn't need more than 1 more. I would love to be one of those, like, children's YouTubers, you know? Where they, like, make, like, actual, like, content for kids. But, make it in such a way that, like, once... Hey, welcome in! This is a weird, like, bit to join in on. But, like, wait until, like, you know, like, halfway, like, a 20-minute video. I don't know if children have the attention span for a 20-minute piece of content. But, like, you know, make, like, a 20-minute video and then just for, like, just one time throughout the entire thing, just slip an F-bomb in there and see what happens. Like, see, like, because, like, what if, like, I don't know. Have any of you been around, like, an iPad kid? That stuff is, like, very easy to just, like, tune out, you know? Like, it's very easy to, like, just shut your brain off and, like, go back to what you were doing and not really pay it any attention, even in, like, public. And so, why did I switch to putting in walls? And so, you know, I don't think personally, I think personally, like, that would catch me off guard. If it just, like, from, like, an adult perspective, you've just, like, tuned it out completely. You're not really hearing it anymore. Wall tiles. Oh, was I supposed to use both of those for wall tiles? Yikes. Okay. Okay, I can put these down tile for tile, right? Or, oh, no, you've got the whole, like, click and drag thing. That's right. Making floor tiling insanely easy. Okay. But no, yeah, house flipper's fun, to answer your question. Love a good, or to respond to you. Enjoy a good flip of a house. Thanks for the follow. Super appreciated. Alright, what do I need to buy for this? I need to mount a toilet. So usually I'm not too picky about the toilets that I put in here. This is a good all-rounder, I think. I mean, even though it's square. So technically not an all-round. Oh wait, did they have it in like a blue color there? Did I see that? Right? Oh, it's already in like what would be considered the blue color. This almost matches the flooring. Nearly. Let's go over to tasks and have it pull the list of toilets again. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to go for the other one then, yeah, because it's one of the few that actually allows for stuff like that. Yeah, the marble is such a nice texture in this game. I love it. Just drop that down. Oh my god, why was that so bright? It's the fun part of the Unreal Engine. This is Unreal, right? I think it's Unreal. It might be Unity, but it feels very much like Unreal with the way, like... Because Unreal, like, is beautiful, but, like, on a small, like, micro scale, like, toilet seats, the lighting doesn't tend to end very well. Was that a sink or a shower hookup? Who's to say, really? We're gonna go pretty basic for this one, I think. Oh, I love the frosted glass, though. Is that actually frosted, or did it just kind of look a little frosted? What are you? A sink. Okay, I'm a fool. An absolute moron. This comes in a marble, right? Oh, no, not this one. Back over to tasks. It's so much easier just to... No, not camera. It's so much easier just to click over to the tasks and go back to the sink section. Let's see. I think this might have a marble alt. Nah, it's just solid color. Darn. And that's wood, but do you... Is marble an option for you? It doesn't look like it. Man, there's not a lot of marble sinkage going on here. You know, I could always go the basic route and put one of these in. Frosted glass sounds delicious. A yummy treat. For anyone to enjoy, really. I might have to go basic. I kind of want to get something with a little ceramic in there, though. I can look at a couple more options just to have a look and see. Ooh, this one's got like a tabletop thing. What if I turn that to the... Yeah, almost, but it's so dark. It's so dark. We're gonna have to go kind of baseline, I think. Or, hear me out. Do this in the blue. Weird that you're allowed to do like individual cabinet coloring as like a thing here. Oh, that matches the tile perfectly. Like that's almost an exact match for that tile. Wow, that's neat. Yeah, like a different color sort of thing. These tiles are grayer than I thought when I picked out that blue, because I was like, oh, it'll kind of like vaguely match the wall tiles a little bit, but it's a little too blue. I don't mind so much though, it'll be alright. House Flipper is one of those games that normally I'd like, if I weren't streaming it, I'd definitely just have like a podcast or something going and just like sit back and have a little rest, you know? Like just a mental shutdown for a while. Alright, what else? Shower. Shower, I hardly know her. Break a couple of these off. Just snap it off. God, oh, to be like a plumber or a handyman in general, and just have someone watching you install a thing, and just for the laughs, you just take one of these brackets off super calmly, and then oh no, it's gonna hang over the door frame. Oh well, that'll be fine. Hopefully it won't when it's actually in. No, yeah, 'cause it's a little ways from the wall. But like remove like one of these little like a little washer or something off like the end of a pipe and just kind of, you know, just like eat it. Just throw it in your mouth. Have a good munch. Just to freak him out a little bit. It's like one of those like... It's one of those, like when people drink blue Gatorade out of like a cleaned out Windex bottle. It's one of those. A very rat thing to say, yeah. I mean, I'm not a rodent for no reason. I know what I'm about. Let me put these in. These stoppers. You know, this is something you never really think about, is like these little guides and stoppers on like doors and stuff until they screw up. It's like one of those appliance things where it's like you just don't notice. Cause like of course, like a door like this would have a little like rail thing to guide it and stop it from like overextending. But not in a million years when it moves would I actively be thinking about that railing. Really? You could carry a car into the living room. You know, you say that. I think this one may or may not have a garage attached. Oh yeah, did you call that handyman? Yeah, he came in and he installed everything perfectly. It's just like one problem. Yeah, what's that? The car is in the living room now, and I don't know how they got it in. I don't know how they intend to get it out. It's an anomaly. I almost want to be impressed. Actually, can we get that in like a blue so that I can kind of fix my mistake on this countertop? Oh, of course not. Of course not. Oh well. Right above the sink. Is that symmetrical? It's gonna bug me forever if it's not. Looks like it. Just kind of like gotta do that bend over and eyeball it. Yeah, hold on. Do we have a garage here? I think we do. Might be mistaken though. Oh, we don't. We don't. That sucks. Oh man. Okay, what do I gotta do in here? Modify the room layout. Which walls do you want out? These ones? Yeah, these ones. Okay. Alright, hammer out. Bada boom. Such a big hammer. You ever hold a sledgehammer like that? It's strange. Like, even though it's like just a hammer, and like if you're like me and you're a little weak, like baby man, it can be like hard to even lift that. But man, is it just like a feeling of I could break anything with this. Oh man, little ramp. Alright, let's sell it. I've already managed to knock it over. Ah, yeah, just paint the door on the ground. Nobody will care. What other walls do I need to take out? I need to take out the rest of this wall, for starters. There. Not even gonna bother repainting. You want it repainted? You repaint it. You didn't hire me for that. Did I break the glass out? No. Just doing property damage at this point. Exactly, especially like this early on in a playthrough, I cannot be bothered to paint surfaces unnecessarily. We're gonna have to anyway in a moment. I didn't know they turn yellow when you partially tear them down. Had no idea. Knock that out of there. Sell this. It's not gonna dock me for leaving it. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny to have this door here just to nowhere. Alright, it could stay. The door lives. What else? Let's see, here's the bathroom we just did. What about this bedroom? Paint with the color. Alluring lavender and bright lavender. Okay. Alluring lavender, we'll get a large. Yeah, let me get a large alluring lavender paint. Sorry, this is a McDonald's. I don't know what you want from me here, but there's no paint back here. It's just a kitchen. So what are we doing? 2 for 2? I think we're doing 2 for 2. If we are, I want to have the more saturated color on this back wall here. I never managed to utilize being able to paint more than one wall at a time properly. Like, I always forget I have it until I'm already, like, mid-paint job. I'm gonna try to do better than that. Hey, technically we're allowed to leave now. Just hit that threshold. Let's see if we can get up here to paint the rest of this wall without having to move this. Trick shot paints? Trick shot paints? How far over can we reach? Not far enough. We'll get as much as we can before we have to move a piece of furniture. Dang it. Come on now. Come on. We're nearly there. One large lavender to go. I guess I'm joking about like eating like bathroom fixtures and paint. A nice little snack. Gosh, I'm sure everybody cares about, you know, the cereal tier list that I did 20 minutes ago for today's tier list segment. You know? Especially now that I'm, like, talking about eating paint. Sometimes you just gotta grub up. I don't know. It does. It is like a sweet color. But no, it's sort of like an intrusive thoughts thing. You ever get those of just like, man, you should put that in your mouth. That would fit in your mouth. You could put it in there. And it's like, I don't know why I would put it in there. But for some reason, I almost think this is a good idea, you know? All right, now we've got to move furniture out of the way. That way we can get deep in here. Oh yeah, we'll just scrub the paint on with the mop. Don't worry about it. No worries. That's fully painted, yeah. Yeah, okay. And now we move on to the other side. Yeah, like all the time. And it's not like a problem. I would never follow through. Well, that's a lie. But like I usually don't follow through on them, and I never would if they were like proper dangerous. I usually don't, you know, bother to make that connection. But on the rare off chance, you know, that like I could do that, I fall for... Oh, it's weird that like half-painted wall is almost the same shade as this, like, lighter lavender. Okay. Good. Need more of that. Finish that up. Final glance around. I don't see anything else. Okay. Gotta turn that the other lavender. It's never a swallow. It's never a proper swallow of anything. Like, I don't full-on consume. Just like, you know, just put a thing in your mouth. I put things in my mouth every now and again. I'll pick up an object, a small object, maybe something shiny even. Sometimes it's that crow mentality of, oh, shiny object, put in mouth, you know? Safekeeping. Fast storage. Just store it in your gut for later. I'm glad there's like a soundbite of me saying the phrase I put things in my mouth now, just like out and about in the world. The joys of streaming. It's truly what it comes down to. Oh, wrong color. All right. I'm glad you're able to just overwrite that, and it's not like, nope, gotta use the paint. You have the paint on the... No, no! Hey, I'm sorry, I accidentally built a half wall in your home, hanging from the ceiling with zero support. I don't know how, I was just overcome with this urge. Yeah, magnets. Magnets are a weird one. Like, not like particularly weird, but it's just the taste is like strange. All right, that's painted. What are we missing out on? Let's go check out these other rooms and see what's what. So we're done here in the corridor. We're done in the bathroom. Isn't that all they wanted? Oh yeah, our funny little floating door. How about in here? Not a thing. How about here? Not anything. Great. Harumph. How about on this side? Is it all the bedrooms that I've got to repaint? Sky blue, you say? It doesn't look very sky blue to me. It looks more teal. Maybe it looks different in the can, but it usually doesn't, so... Not that drastically different. Accidentally. Okay, that makes sense. But, like, even so, like, intentionally putting a magnet in your mouth isn't such a bad idea. I once, just as, like, you know... This wasn't like a day ago or anything. This was quite a few years ago at this point. As a young little idiot, I took the initiative in scientific research and decided, what if I put one magnet over, like, onto my tongue, and then I put another magnet under my tongue? Do they connect? And yes, they do, and it pinches if you get a strong enough magnet. It's not a great feeling. I believe that was also within the same week that I got a penny stuck between my two front teeth. I don't know why there's such a history of me putting like random like household items in my mouth. All right. Sometimes science hurts, and sometimes science leads to a very awkward conversation at the ER about putting things between the gaps in your front teeth. It was a big thing with coins, actually. Yeah, the pain is part of the progress. You get it. But it's sometimes it's just like something to do with coins. For some reason, like I was always like, oh, SD card slot that could fit a penny in there, or like anywhere like that looked vaguely like a slot you could fit coins into. I was always very curious to see if I could fit a coin in there, and usually it was to my own detriment and completely a bad idea. Usually when you think, oh, I know of a thing that could fit in that hole, and then you go and you put the thing in the hole, it's usually a bad idea anyway. But, yeah, for science, you have to at least try. You never know. You can never be certain. You can never be certain that, like, when you put a coin into a random object, it won't actually somehow be coin-operated. And I believe 8-year-old me was, like, onto something that day of just, like, you gotta... Or not even that day. It was, like, again, it's a recurring thing of just, You know, obviously I don't act on it anymore from past experience of this being a bad idea. But, I could fit some manner of US currency into that slot there. What if I did? Somebody quick, take it out of context. Clipped? Oh no, I've been framed. I mean, in that context too, though, really. Like, in like, the worst way you could take that, absolutely. There's stories, like, online of that kind of stuff constantly. Thanks for the follow, Black Fang. I really appreciate it. I know I'm very heavy on the appreciation, but, you know, I know that's just like it's a go-to of just like, yeah, acknowledge and then move forward. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right, yeah, there's like stories online about that kind of stuff. Back to sticking your appendages in places they don't belong. Yeah, there are stories about that online everywhere, and I personally have not fallen victim to that level of like debauchery. But I've gotten up to a lot of other excess stupid garbage. Good advice. Arms, however, like I'm not free of sticking like any appendage anywhere it shouldn't be. Arms, if I see somewhere my arm could fit where I think reasonably it won't like be amputated accidentally by whatever I'm sticking in it. Like I'm not gonna go, meat grinder, here we go, you know? But like on the off chance that there's like a hole in the wall that I could fit my grubby little rat fingers through, I'll stick a finger in there. Or like maybe even like I'll put my arm through if I think there might be something in there worth having. Is that everything? I think that might be everything. We haven't done anything in here. Haven't been asked to. How about this room? Ah, here we go. Sleepy blue, you say? Okay. I keep buying large cans even though I don't need them, but it's buying the large can and forking up the extra cash is better than running out on a medium can on like 2 more panels to paint. I know, it's a learning experience. Yesterday, or I say yesterday, I wasn't streaming yesterday. Friday, last stream, we were having a chat about me and a chat member were talking about like which way up is the right way up for a pencil for like a good 10 minutes. We were talking about like length and width and like what does it mean really? And the fact that like that stuff is interchangeable, which honestly was probably a less interesting conversation than this, but it was more interesting than you might think. Used to have a really weird thing where if I see a crack in say a wall or dirt, I just had to rip it open. Oh, that's gotta be awful. Just the amount of like thinking of like, but can you think of one time that's led to anything good though? Like, it's not as though you're gonna rip open a crack and, like, $1 million will be summoned. I guess I could say the same thing for sticking my hand in holes. Now, the coin thing I will not back down on. The coin thing I genuinely believe There's some truth to that somewhere. Got into an argument over what's a sandwich and what's a burger for an hour and a half on my stream. It was awesome. Yeah, random arguments in stream are amazing. How'd the sandwich burger thing go? What sort of is like, does it have to have a bun to be a burger? I always considered a burger a sandwich, but like, suppose it is a distinction technically, because burgers are their own type of sandwich. Is it a chicken sandwich or a chicken burger? It's called a chicken sandwich, and like, you know, logic dictates specifically that like it's called like a hamburger because, you know, because of the specific things on it and how it's assumed and or how it's assembled, and it's a hamburger or a cheeseburger based on those things. But like, you know, and you know, shortening it to burger doesn't really change much about that definition. But like, my heart says it should be chicken burger though. Like, completely. Like, there's just something in my gut going, yeah, chicken sandwich is a burger. For sure. It's not, you know, it's not technically, but like, personally, I would vote in favor. Burger is beef. Yeah, like, burger is like beef between like two buns. And I think that's like the bare minimum to be a burger. And like, the logical side of my brain agrees with you. Definitely, a burger is beef. But like, chicken sandwich just like feels right next to a burger, you know? Some areas it's called a chicken burger, and it does have burger buns. Yeah, like, I mean, everywhere it has burger buns. Or at least everywhere I've seen. I don't know if that's like a regional thing, but like, it's like sold at places that sell burgers. It's sold at chicken places in place of a burger. You'd be hard pressed to find a restaurant within like within a considerable like distance that like wouldn't like serve you a burger under some condition, or like something burger adjacent, depending on like, I guess with the exception of like cultural food places. Like, I don't think you could walk into a Chinese place for the most part and get a burger. Could you? Could you? I'm not a huge Chinese guy. I don't know. Definitely on the sandwich side. It's such an iffy thing though. You can never be sure. And that's job done. Wow. I have this argument with a personal friend of mine about whether Chuck E. Cheese is an entertainment center, or like, is it like an entertainment center akin to like an arcade or like a YMCA, even if you really want to stretch the definition, or is it a restaurant because they serve pizza? And my personal stance, just to be like forward about it and not like sneaky, is that Chuck E. Cheese is most definitely a restaurant. It's a restaurant. I mean, it's both. At the end of the day, it's both. But for the sake of the argument, for picking one or the other, it's a restaurant, if it has to be one more than the other. I mean, yeah. Chinese restaurants can be pretty impressive. It's just, like, most of the ones locally are buffets. And so, like, I'm very wary of a buffet in general. Because I don't appreciate a buffet. It's food that's just been sitting out, and like, I've got to go and make the food myself. It's a whole ordeal. Exactly my argument. If a Chuck E. Cheese is not a restaurant, then a McDonald's with a play place isn't a restaurant either. Hey, speaking of things we could do, I think to top off here, I'm gonna go ahead and fix this place up a little bit. Let's see what we could do to do that. Do we have access to wallpapers? Walls. Let's see. Yes, we do have wallpaper. See, I want to keep the general, like, vibe in here the same, I think. Oh, I could do it in my blue, though. Celestial Spheres. I think that's about the right color. Looking at it next to this, though, I think Gentle Breeze might be closer to, like, my stream color. Yeah, I'll get a large, gentle breeze. We'll go ahead and do a little repaint. Don't mind the, like, haul of garbage that is this bathroom. I still need to... I haven't even cleaned completely in here. Does new dirt generate around your office if you don't clean it? Because I feel like I definitely got all the dirt cleaned in there. Just so that it would be done. Oh, that's such a nice blue, too. I love it. I am a sucker for a good blue. God, it really strikes me every time I have to do this that, like, I'm painting over wallpaper. Oh, that's some nasty geometry. Let's not think about it too much. Oh, I've been missing a cobweb up here this whole time. See the things you see when you get up and you actually, like, get a different perspective on the room. Really something, really something. But no, yeah, the whole Chuck E. Cheese thing, exactly. Like, I don't see how you could consider... Like, I see how you could consider it an entertainment center. Because, yeah, you are, like, bringing children for entertainment, usually. More than you are for the food. The food is sort of an afterthought, I'll grant. But, like, it's got a fully functional kitchen. And, like, they serve food, like, even as, like, takeout. Like, you could come and get... I don't know why you would. I really, really do not understand why you would ever think this was a good idea. But, like, you can just go to, like, a Chuck E. Cheese's and order a pizza to go and then leave with it. Heck, they're just short of doing delivery a lot of the times because they have, like, services through, like, DoorDash and whatnot already. So, like, yeah, they're a restaurant. Of course they are. Who wouldn't consider them one? You know? Who in their right mind? God, that's ceiling water damage. There's so much in this game that just kind of irks me. Love it, though. I love it, though, because most of the game is just getting rid of those things. Oh, I was on such a good streak. I was stringing them all together. Anyway, at this point, I've just become an old man rambling about Chuck E. Cheese, which is kind of weird. You know, almost weirder than talking about, you know, putting appendages in places, specifically arms, and like shoving coins into your mouth like some sort of fucked up gumball machine. I don't know. I think everybody needs to know someone like that. Like, I think everyone needs to know someone with like those like intrusive thoughts that they'll let win every now and again. Just to know that, like, hey, you know, there will always be someone out there crazier than you. Legally abduct child to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Man, could you imagine? Like, no, officer, no, I wasn't kidnapping this child for like money or anything. I just want to go to Chuck E. Cheese, that's all. They just won't let me in without a kid. I gotta have a kid. So I'm just borrowing this one for a few hours. I'll give him back. I'll give the kid back. I need to get in. Give me like 6 hours worth of skee ball and I'll leave you alone. God, 6 hours of skee ball. Who could fill out 6 hours of skee ball? I can't even play skee ball for 2 seconds without realizing how stupid this stuff is, man. I don't know, it's not my thing. I guess it's not stupid so much as it is. It's not the worst arcade game. Personally, I think, like, the worst arcade game objectively is those, like, coin pushers. Because, like, that's just so wholeheartedly rigged. And, like, they don't try to hide it at all. That this is, like, a rigged losing game here. And, like, a lot of arcade games are rigged, sure, but, like, that one in particular feels like it's way more egregious about the fact that it's rigged, considering they've got, like, coins that are, like, glued down at the edge. So it looks like it's constantly gonna tip out. Alright, have a good one. It was good seeing you in. I hope to see you in again sometime. We were actually about to finish up anyhow. I just wanted to repaint the place real quick and do a little spring cleaning, even though it's It's still spring. It's still spring. Why did I think it was fall for a second? No excess dirt or anything out here that I missed. Oh, there is some somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was a weird fade. Did I just get that dirt through the wall? Did you see that it was up there? Did I make my PNG myself? I actually had a friend of mine make it. I wish I were artistically talented enough to do that. That is a skill that I wish I had. Like making things. Like I'm good at streaming. I'm good at working in 3D a little bit when it comes to like putting together like cubes and whatnot. But I mean, a decade worth of Minecraft will do that to you. But I can't quite get to a level I'm happy with when it comes to like making 2D stuff. Yeah, I have a 3D avatar that another friend made for me because they're much better at proper 3D modeling than me. And I could be using that in stream, but I chose not to. Just for the simple fact of like, it's so much. I don't know if you've ever worked with like a 3D VTuber model, but it is so much to work with. Like it's so like all the tracking points and making sure that everything looks okay, and like it's not, you know, and keeping the scene consistent too. And also I feel like this character just kind of works a little bit better in 2D. I could be wrong though. Anywho, we're gonna go over to the stream end screen, and I'm going to chill for just a moment while this music plays and while I find someone to raid. If you have any suggestions, I would totally be down to raid pretty much anybody. Go check my following list and see if any of my friends are live to throw it over to them. Ooh, fellow rat, a salty rat is alive. Let's go give him a warm welcome, shall we? I think he would enjoy it. I'm starting to get into the groove. I'm a 3D VTuber. I feel like it's easy if you want a simple anime face, but anything else gets tricky. Yeah, totally understandable. Time for a quick raid. So, I stream, as you can see on screen, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I think Wednesday we're gonna have more Portal 2, which we started today, and I don't know what else. I really don't. I'm thinking about starting Slime Rancher soon, actually. I'm in a weird transitional period where all the games I've been playing on stream lately are ending. And, real quick, there are a couple links I want to drop. ! Socials will give you... I'm going to type that in real quick. We'll give you a link straight to my link tree, which has all my socials, if you're watching in the VOD later after the fact, somehow. Yeah, no worries. I don't mind. You know, just be in when you can. Be a friend. Good to have you around when you are, and I don't really mind if you're unable. But if you are unable to catch streams when they're live, there's always the VODs channel, which ! VODs drops a link directly to that. That's up. It's got literally every stream I've done since my big return to streaming in like December, when I actually started to really take it seriously. So all of my running series, like Half-Life stuff, we got Portal 2 in there, we got Portal 1 in there. Oh, the TikTok link doesn't work? Uh-oh, that might be a problem. I'll get that fixed. I usually just put clips and stuff on the TikTok. It's nothing major. But we're gonna raid into the rat. Not me, the rat. A different rat. Creator dashboard, so that I can go ahead and hit that raid button. Because I always get the raid command wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. But go tell him I said hi. Go have a wonderful time there. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your evening. And we're gonna start this raid as soon as Twitch will allow it. Gotta wait down the timer. I always forget that Twitch throws you a timer. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Alright. It's been good seeing you. I'm gonna head out. Goodbye.